Oh, Trapper, what is your beef? It's kind of a rare thing. In fact, by rare, I mean we've never done it, I don't think. The beef segment moves to Friday because I was not here 2 days midweek. Let's get after it. The callers were not so great last time. I want to try and start right there.
Not good.
Let's go. We go to Hollywood. Mark in Hollywood starting us off. Mark, what's your beef?
Yeah, Jim, my beef is with you skipping out on the show during the busiest time of the year and then throwing us a beef segment like it's some weird attempt at makeup sex. That's like you disappearing on Dodger Jano for 2 days to have a bender in Vegas, and then you come back and say, hey, come on, Dodger Jano, buddy just needed a few nights out. Why don't we go into the bedroom and I'll make it up to you? I'll do that thing that I never, ever, ever, ever do. War Penn State beating Texas with ball pressure. Ding.
That's not a good call. No.
Obviously not accurate because I always do that thing. 1-800-636-8686. The beef segment, dude, is not makeup sex. It's the beef segment. It's better than actual sex.
I'll make up
For a lot of you. All right, let's keep moving. Let's go to Pomona. Anthony in Pomona. Anthony, what's your beef?
Hey, Jimmy, my beef is with St. Patrick's Day and my coworkers giving me grief for not wearing green today. First off, don't try to pinch me. Keep your dirty paws to yourself, okay? Unless you're searching for the answer of what did the five fingers say to the face. Now, being a lifetime Laker fan, I don't wear green.
That's not a good call. No. You don't like that call. I don't like that call. Not a very good call.
Well, what did the five fingers say to the face? You mean like you're going to get punched in the face? Alvin just freaked out. Alvin's like, I don't know what that means, but better safe than sorry. I think he just threatened to punch somebody in the face. I don't think there's anything weird or dangerous about that. Alvin's like, everything's dirty, everything's dirty. Smut, smut, smut. I can't take any chances. You're out. What he said was, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm never going to wear green, not even on St. Patty's Day. If you're seeing me right now, I forgot that it was. When I went to get my coffee this morning, my gal at Starbucks reminded me that it was St. Patty's Day. I didn't know. I forgot. All right, 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to Albuquerque. Tim in the ABQ. Tim, what's your beef?
Yo, Jim, my beef is with this new fashion trend where people have taken the classic ass-mounted fanny pack and they've started wearing it across their chest. You guys look like straight nerds. Did your mom have a stroke when she dressed you this morning? You nerds. I'm out.
Man, he's out. Straight nerds. Let's keep going. 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to Charleston. Miles. Good to have you, Miles. What's your beef?
Rum, what's up, brother? How are you today?
Good, dude. How about you?
I'm doing well, man. Listen, I have a beef with people that have a beef with smoking in appropriately designated smoking areas. I'm not walking into your house. I'm not walking into your place. If it's allowed to smoke and I want to smoke, I'm going to. Thanks, buddy. I'm out.
I got you. I don't agree with you, but I got you. I appreciate you, but I don't agree with you. See, the problem is you can't stay in your sequestered area. The smoke gets out. I know this because I used to live with a smoker, and our deal was, dude, never ever smoke in the house. He's like, you got it. I won't. And he never did. Yet when we moved out, my entire wardrobe reeked of his smoke, even though he stayed in his said sequestered area. So I got to say, I don't really agree. I appreciate you, dude, but I don't agree with you. Gaucho's trailing by 3, just like that. That'll happen. Baylor did win it all a few years back. They are a 3 for a reason.
Happens to us all.
4 minutes left in the first half. We're down by 3. And yes, I said we. 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to New Orleans. Steven, what's your beef?
My beef is with my mother-in-law. I'm tired of being your damn butler. No, I don't want to come to your house and put your garbage can to the curb because it's too heavy. Reach that light bulb to change that's just out of your grasp. Or kill spiders on the patio. I might be married to your daughter, but if you keep it up, I'm going to fake my own death, change my name to Jack Savage, and sell T-shirts on the beach in Costa Rica. I'm out.
My man, Steven in New Orleans. He's got it all figured out. Hey, can I get a bracket alert, please? UCSB 31, Baylor 29. 3:19 left in the first half. Don't act like I'm not going to milk that for everything it's worth. Come on now. Let's go to John in Philly.
Hey, John.
John. Hey, John. What's your beef?
Jim, my beef is with the guy who has that subconscious nervous laugh. You know, the guy that sounds like a hyena sometimes or snorts. And hey, Ed, in San Antonio, did you hear Jack Savage last at all? I know what he kills, Jim. He kills interviews. Don't get in that guy's 3-foot circle, dude. He'll waste you. Great acquirement, man. I'm out.
A great acquirement? When did acquirement become a word? Dude, I think you mean acquisition. James Kelly cannot believe what you just did to the English language. It's savage. That's got to make you feel good that a clone just called you a great acquirement. I don't think I've ever added anybody to the staff. In fact, I know for a fact, I've never added anybody to the staff where a clone rose up and said, dude, great acquirement. You know what, though? So far, dude, you are a, quote, great acquirement. 1-800-636-8686. Let's go to Sacktown. Ryan. I know you got beef, Ryan. I just don't know what it is. What is your beef?
What's up, JR? My beef is with vasectomy doctors. There's not enough of them in Riverside, Baco, and Barstow. Poor Nape's coming back as a guest host in the jungle. I'm out.
Wow, dude. He's at it again. He in market, on topic, or at least on brand. You, my friend, are not a great acquirement. In fact, you're the opposite of a great acquirement, Ryan. We're staying with the phones, though.
Yeah.
Devin, Raleigh. Devin, what's your beef?
Romy, first time, long time. Listen, my beef is with the Arizona Wildcats. I went to Arizona, and UCLA, forum guy said that Arizona wasn't tough after the Pac-12 championship game, and we all pushed back. But guess what? UCLA fan was right. I'm pissed off. Out.
Yeah, and with good reason. Tip your hat to Princeton. Give them credit. I mean, first of all, tip your hat to Princeton. Give them credit. I mentioned at the top of the program that in 1993, when you got beat by Santa Clara, 15, I'd called that on Roy Firestone. Roy Firestone's Up Close program. And I don't remember who it was, but I remember an Arizona player saying after the game, I saw some dude saying that we would get beat, and that guy was right. So, that.
That's right.
That's right. Kennesaw State is up on Xavier right now, 53-40. There's an upset alert. They're a 14. Gauchos are a 14. They're up on Baylor 30-29. Man, tournament is wild. Jack Savage has 2 teams in. Both schools he went to, and they're playing each other. He's a great acquirement. Not to be confused with requirement or acquisition. He combined the two, kind of like Savage combined that hat. Back to it. Let's go this time to Driftwood. Ben in Driftwood. Ben, what's your beef?
Hey, Rome, thanks for the vine. I am sick and tired of people talking down on hot dogs. It's the quintessential food of our nation's pastime. Nothing goes better with a beer, as we know. Just let me eat my Frank in peace without taking a viral video of me eating a glizzy or magic erasing me out of your photo. Maybe I can't afford $20 for the Trapper, but I could get 8 dogs. I'm out.
All right, Ben. Dr. Jano hits me this morning with a text saying, don't eat sandwiches. It's all over the news. They're cancer-causing. I'm like, sandwiches? Like this is news? Sandwiches. So you mean sandwiches that have been around since before the cavemen. Somebody just got around to realizing they're not healthy. Sandwiches. Don't eat them. What? Yeah, thanks for that update. This just in, something that's been around longer than time itself is not healthy. Oh, okay. This just in, oxygen. Don't breathe it. This just in, water. Don't drink it. This just in, fire is unhealthy. This just in, the sun is hot. This just in, water is wet. I mean, what are you talking about? Just now scientists are getting around to tell me the sandwiches are not healthy? Oh, okay. 1-800-636-8686. Still on the phones. Oh, look at Stephen H-Town. You mean the nut? Stuck nut.
What?
Steve-O, what's up? What's your beef?
Yeah, man. My beef is with Kenan S.A. on Twitter. He used to always post those nice pictures of his collection of cars. But now it's all like a collection of his kids. Every day it's a different damn kid. Bro, it's a Vagine, not a clown car.
Stucknut. You believe Stucknut just shows up out of nowhere with that? Stucknut. Hey, Ken, tell him how his ass tastes. The nut. The official historian of the jungle. Man, you know he's feeling strongly about it if he's showing up for that. 1-800-636-8686. I can't lie to you. I'm watching my gauchos out of the corner of my eye. Let's go this time to Will in Nashville. Good to have you, Will. What's your beef?
Hey, JR, I got the beef with the guy at the airport gate who's walking around doing a business call in his AirPods like he's in his damn office. Wears me out. Nobody gives a crap what you're buying or selling, dude. I'm out.
I'm with you on that. Every airport's got one. Now, check that. Every gate's got one. There's always that guy. One more phone call, then I'll read a few. Bill in Central New York. Good to have you, Bill. What's your beef?
My girlfriend's family.
How come?
Too much drama. Just take Jerry Springer, Maury, all those guys, put them into one show. They could have a season with no repeat episodes. I'm tired of them calling me. I'm tired of them dealing with it. It's got to stop.
I hear you, dude. I'm not a big fan of drama either. Nice job. Rack him. Central New York showing up. And I like the way they did. All right, let's go to the written portion of the beefs. Brian and San Pedro. Going from Jack Savage to the big head is like going from Bono to Yoko. It's not a beef. That was a bonus. Let's go to the beefs. Hey, Rome, I got a beef with for sale by owner signs. Who else would be selling it? I mean, that's not right, Drew. If I'm not mistaken, FSBO means they're not using a real estate agent. It means they're selling it themselves. They're going Lamar Jackson. They don't want to pay a commission. Beef rejection, Drew. There are no wrong beefs except that one.
Wrong.
Bracket alert. UC Santa Barbara 34, Baylor 31. A minute and a half to go in the first half. Bracket alert. UCSB 34, Baylor 31. Got that, James Kelly? That's why you got your ass run. All right, checking out the beefs. Bracket alert. UCSB 34, Baylor 33. They're still winning. Hey, Jimothy, my beef is with my left hand. I mean, I have one hand that has its master's degree and can literally do everything. Need to eat? My right hand is there in the clutch with a fork and even chopsticks to assist. How about a shave? Again, righty can hold a deadly weapon next to my jugular to trim hairs. Meanwhile, my left hand just sits there existing and can barely hold a pencil. Left hands suck. Wow, dude. That's different. Eric in Colorado Springs. Dear pimp, my beef is the guy at the office that starts undoing his pants and fly before he gets to the bathroom. Buddy, I know you got to unload, but how about waiting until you exit the hallway before settling in? Buddy. Craig in Calgary. Ram Jim. My beef is with the bag in my neighborhood who drives the M5 with a souped-up exhaust system. Hey, a-hole, it's 7 a.m. on a Tuesday morning. Nobody wants to listen to you sitting idle in your glorified lawnmower. In your glorified lawnmower that is shaking our window panes. Either get in the car and drive away or don't get in at all. Tyler in the OC. Bracket alert. UC Santa Barbara 36. Baylor 35. Halftime, yo. It's my man Joe Pasternak. I don't know what Joe's saying, but get him, Joe. Get it, Joe.
Thanks,
Gaucho's
Joe.
up by 1 at halftime. They're a 14. Jimmers. I got hashtag beef with jacuzzi parties. It's not a soak, a dip, a relaxing end of your day. It is a boiling marinade of human excrement. Figure it out. Abigail in San Diego. It's disgusting. But she might not be wrong. It says, my beef is with avocados. 1 second they're not ripe. The next second they're way too ripe and brown. Step your game up, avocados, and stay ripe for a reasonable amount of time. It's fair. My beef is with wacky sock guy in my office. He isn't even subtle about it. He parades around, hitting up different coworkers, voluntarily showing off his cool new Cookie Monster socks. His entire persona is socks. Rome, my beef is with adults at ball games who go absolutely nuts when the mascot shows up with a T-shirt cannon. We all see it. The guy that jumps up and down, waving their arms around to get the attention of the bipedal mountain lion, and excitedly spills their beer all over the place. Hey, dorks, you're sitting in the first level with enough cash in your wallet to buy out the team store. Sit down and let the 9-year-olds next to you have a shot. Tommy in Vermont. Romy, I got beef with that Jack Savage. And his shoot first, ask questions later attitude. He's leaving a trail of destruction in the streets. The mayor is going to have my ass. Regards, the police chief. Gee off, but well done. Rome Town Buffet. My beef is with my brother-in-law who said he needed a place to crash for 2 days. It's been 2 weeks. He's dirty. He eats all my food. He freckles my toilet. He also loves to Dutch oven my bed. That's where you fart under the covers and leave the stench under the blanket. So now my bed constantly smells like fart. Get the hell out of my house. Sign V in the fee. Hey, V, the only people who liked that V were Cindy and Big Head.
Winthrop.
Here's some more reaction. Mark in Hollywood. Dude sounds like Garrett Cole. Alvin, can you put that together or no?
I don't.
No.
Alvin says no. Jack Savage does not sound like Garrett Cole. Juan Rivera. Dear at Jim Rome. Jack Savage isn't nervous or hyperventilating at all. Signed a squirrel on cocaine.
Cocaine.
Whatever that means. Jamie in Green Bay. Might need to forfeit the name Jack Savage wearing a split hat. Jack, the jungle demands you take a DNA test. You know, to make sure Big John is your real dad. You know. And make sure your dad, you know, is not Fabian. You know. Jake in New York City. At Assistment tweets.
Yeah.
Hey, Savage, way to not blow your cover. Sign the CIA. He's getting a lot of love and he's getting some heat. at Mets Bets. If you're watching on CBS Sports Network, Jack was fidgeting in his chair so hard, it looked like he was humping his desk. Insert Alvy joke. Of course, Alvin wanted to get him on the air with you. He was even more terrified than Alvy about being on the air. That's not true. That's not true at all. None of that's true. None of that is true. I'm not saying you can't take a run at the guy, but you can't just make bleep up. None of that's true. All right, I want to get out relatively on time, right? And be responsible. There's your beef segment. We better get an upset alert because Kennesaw State is up on Xavier by 11. That's a 14 v3. When 14s never beat threes. This tournament is wide ass open. At Mock Moda, even I won't mess with some cat named Jack Savage. Signed Chuck Norris. Romy Stillskin. James Kelly murders the English language. Alvin DeLauro murders Bed Springs. I murder foreign operatives. Signed Jack Savage. Note, let's get out. We'll come right back.
You're listening to the